Tuesday. It is Tuesday, April 23rd, about 7:40. Getting ready to shut down for the day. I just had a walk-in who just moved to the area and is starting his big comic collection. Come in and buy a whole bunch of stuff off the wall. I just moved 8 books back onto the wall that were in the case, and he bought a couple things out of the case. So that kept me busy. I wanted to do this a little earlier, but yeah, we're going to do it down to the wire. As I keep talking about and I keep warning people, we are really, really cutting our single issues. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not getting lots of copies of stuff that will sell over time. And it doesn't mean I'm not still grabbing those DC bundles. No, there are cases where I'm skipping it. I'm just not getting as many titles as we had a diamond delivery last week that I put one single issue out from that delivery, but we then got a diamond delivery today for this week's stuff. We actually got a couple graphic novels. If you go look at my social media, there's a couple graphic novels we didn't talk about yesterday because they came today. I put those on the shelf, and I think it was a total of like 6 comics that actually went on the shelf. That's all my diamond stuff. Again, hold list, totally different story, but out on the shelf, very little. So let's talk about that for a minute. We've got One World Under Doom, Volume 3, the third part of this series. I think we have one reprint of number 1 left. So we have all 3 issues right now. Superman 25, which a bunch of people added last minute. Another Summer of Superman book. All I've got left is this April Fool's variant, but it's a really great issue. It's the 25th issue of the Josh Williamson run. Predator vs. Spider-Man number 1, a 4-issue miniseries by the same person who did Predator Black Panther and Predator Wolverine, which means lots and lots of crazy action with your favorite web slinger and a Predator. The great Keith Lansdale, who created Red Range with the amazing Sam Glanzman in the 80s, has returned to it with Dutch artist Jock, and Red is now, somewhere he doesn't know, and ends up in a kind of time travel thing. Amazing Spider-Man 1 came out before. Amazing Spider-Man 2, we've sold out of everything except this variant. So we got Amazing Spider-Man number 2 in the Chris Caruso linking cover, that's all. Batman 159, the second part of the Hush storyline. And Brave and the Bold, Teen Titans. That is the first appearance of the Teen Titans ever. I think it's a late 50s book. Just got a reprint. We've got X-Men 15 with the Capcom cover. We've got Turtles of Grayskull, the Ninja Turtles He-Man crossover. Fourth and final issue with an amazing Michel Fife cover. We finally got Saga 72. Saga 72 has been a whole... What do they call that when it's a really, really long story that involves lots of crazy... Oh, right, a saga. It's been a whole saga to get this, but we finally have it. The last issue of The Last Days of Lex Luthor by Mark Waid and Hitch. 2 Harley Quinn 50 covers, including an A cover as well. I actually love that they did, for this 50th issue, 2 great David Nakayama covers, but also a great standalone story that you can read on its own. Robot Todd Part 2 came. We still have a couple copies of Robot Todd Part 1. Out of Alcatraz 2 came. This came from Diamond along with Out of Alcatraz number 1 reprint. This sold so much faster than we expected. So we got the reprint of number 2. We've got The Last Boy, dark retelling of Peter Pan, issue 2 by the great David Pinsanius and Alicia Avalone. We've got Ultimate Black Panther 15. Absolute Martian Manhunter number 2, Absolute Wonder Woman number 7, as well as reprints of Absolute Superman 1, Absolute Batman 1, Absolute Batman 2, Absolute Batman 3, and all the way back here, Absolute Wonder Woman number 1 again. So we should have, I think Absolute Wonder Woman, the only thing we're missing is number 2, and I think Absolute Batman, the only thing we're currently missing is issue 4. All of those are getting new printings, but if you think about it, it's like a quarter or half of what we usually get in not usually, what we used to get in single issues. We do still have a bunch of Image comic stuff that is coming either tomorrow or the day after. We have a couple of zines that I decided not to put out today because I'd rather do it next week. But let's see what came in our delivery that we didn't have before. came in our delivery. Oh, I see what happened. We have Plastic Man No More, which did come in our delivery. I just messed up not putting it out. It got covered by something. So that's a really great, same guy actually does Out of Alcatraz, the writer, Christopher Campbell. It's Plastic Man Body Horror. Plastic Man gets exposed to somebody that's making his plastic body melt and decompose slowly. Really great stuff. Joe, I think you'd like it a lot. And where is the Big Nate book? Where'd it go? Oh, the Big Nate book. We ordered this from Diamond ages ago and it never came. Obviously, they've made their deal with Unilever and they fixed it. So now, boom, all of a sudden it's coming back. But I think that's it for the singles. Like I said, we sold a bunch of stuff out of the case just now, which is great because I have bills to pay and I can pay them now, which made us redo a lot of the stuff in the case. And it's also putting pressure on me. This guy saying he's just moved to the area and he wants to really get serious into collecting and getting major issues, making me want to get back to pricing stuff that has been sitting around to be priced for a long time. Hopefully I'll get to that. I don't know. Next week I gotta just be stamping Free Comic Book Day. We gotta be putting stickers on Free Comic Book Day stuff. So I don't think I'm gonna get to it then. But after Free Comic Book Day, hopefully. Hey Joe, I was just saying, Joe, that I think you would really like. You can wait until it's in trade. The Plastic Man Body Horror book by Chris Cantwell, where Plastic Man's body is betraying him. It's really fun, and I think we talked about it in the single issues how Alex Linz does a really great job of being silly, Cole style Plastic Man mixed with serious style horror. So that's really great. We have 3 boxes here. I'm going to be weighing tomorrow to send to Books Through Bars NYC. Books Through Bars gets books for people that are incarcerated. Their most recent request has been, please send us more comics and graphic novels. A bunch of my customers who have trade-in credit donated some trade-in credit. So we put about $250 worth of single issues, another $100 worth of, no, not 100, another $150 worth of graphic novels and stuff. Hey Doc, so we put those in. Tomorrow I'm weighing them. Tomorrow I'm all ready to do a 4th box. We can put more single issues in if you want to send single issues. Used books, if you have specific books that you think someone incarcerated would like to read that we have in stock, let me know, and we can add that. I am not shipping them out until Friday, so tomorrow's the last day to add through the Books Through Bars order. I have one customer who made a donation. Hopefully it's going to cover the shipping costs, but you can always help out and get us more books, and that will make the shipping costs go up. But one of those boxes is filled with damaged books that we're supposed to donate somewhere. So it's all good. Really getting stuff out there. Made me very happy to be able to do that. And yeah, I think the tight ordering on single issues is the way we have to go from now on. But I also think that having the one-shots like the Godzilla and the Summer of Superman is great for all the walk-ins that we've been getting this summer as the weather gets nicer. So we're going to see how that plays out. I am a little worried about our signs and the frames that Alan sent us from China, because apparently there are shipping containers that are just not making it to port. I don't know if they're getting actively dumped out or they're getting turned around, but we did not get our own shipping container. Our stuff was put on a pallet and combined with lots of other stuff. So I don't know if the shipping container that it's in will ever make it to this country. It's a little worrisome. It's making me think that maybe I have to make some temporary signs for all these different displays and things, but as I keep saying, it's going to have to wait till after Free Comic Book Day. I really was hoping to have the signs at least here around Free Comic Book Day so I could use a few of them and then do the rest after, but it's looking like it's not even going to be that. So we shall see. That's all the new books. Going to close up in about 10 minutes. If you wanted to add anything to your pull or you wanted to make a donation to the Books Through Bars shipment that we're sending out, please let us know here or through an email. And until tomorrow, remember, damn it, babies, you got to be kind.